But now we have gotten a new nature. We have inherited the divine nature of God. We manifest the life of what it looks like as being a child of God. He chose us so that He can make us good, so that He can make us wise, so that He can make us righteous, so that He can make us a blessing. When we were cursed, He chose us and He made us to be a blessing. And so we've got to get out of this mindset. We've got to get out from what we had gone through in our past, in our upbringing. That even if it was for good intentions, that there was that pressure that came on us, that if you're not good, you'll not be loved too much. If you're not smart, you'll be put aside and you'll be sidelined, and the smarter will be accepted and received while you will be rejected. When you're handsome, you're good looking, you're striking, when you've got all the right assets on your body, then you'll be accepted and you'll go to places and you'll be in the right circle of people. If you're not, then you will be rejected. We've got to get out of that, because this is what happens when we do not know God, when we were not a Christian. So I want to tell you, child of God, there is an image that we need to come to. But before we can come to that image, we have to change the imagination of our minds. We've got to change that image in us that brings us down to a low esteem, that rejects we ourselves before somebody else rejects us. We already rejected ourselves. And because of that sense or that root of rejection, we keep rejecting people. We keep pushing people away. Lest we get rejected by them, we better kick them out first. And so we manifest this unfriendliness, we manifest this hostility, we manifest this kind of pridefulness. But that's not really who we want to be. That's not what we want and how we want to live. We want to live a life where we feel that sense of pride and confidence that we are who we are because we are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. We are living as a people that are not from the past. You see, in the past, it's not because we sin that we become a sinner. We became a sinner. We were a sinner. We were born as a sinner. And that's the reason why we sin, because we were sinners. Now, what about us now? That the truth is still the same. If it is true that we sin because we were sinners, then now we are saints. What are we to do? Do we still commit the sin? Because we're saints, because we're now a child of God, we start to manifest what it is like to have a Father that is in heaven, to have a Christ that have done it all, been through it all, and beaten it all, and came out victorious. So therefore, if we are a Christian, we manifest that which is a Christian. Just like when we were once a sinner, we will manifest what it's like to be a sinner. But now we have gotten a new nature. We have inherited the divine nature of God. So therefore, as a child of God, then we manifest the life of the kingdom of God. We manifest the life of what it looks like, how we behave as being a child of God. That's why we are the workmanship of God, created for good things. Because of salvation, because of redemption, we got justified.